Hello friends, welcome again. Today we will discuss about the intrinsic conduction system of human heart. In the previous video we discussed about the human heart structure. We discussed that how blood circulate inside the heart and how it oxygenates through the lungs and how it circulate by the heart inside the body. So today we will discuss about the contraction and relaxation of human heart. So let's start with the video. So friends, in this diagram you can see the four chambers of human heart. This is a right atrium of heart and this is left atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. We know that blood which is deoxygenated come firstly inside the right atrium and then it goes towards the right ventricle, and with the help of pulmonary trunk it oxygenated through lungs and then it again come inside the left atrium, and from there it goes towards the left ventricle, and from there it, which is deoxygenated blood, it goes inside the systemic aorta and then into the whole body. So how all the function carry out inside the heart? So for this human heart contraction is very important so that blood can pump with the force, so it goes towards the whole body organs. You can see some special structure inside the human heart. These structures can be node, like this is node which is known as a sinoatrial node. This is another node which is known as atrioventricular node, and some fibers, some nerves and some neurotransmitter you can also see in the human heart structure. We will discuss all these things one by one. So friends, let's start with the node. This is a sinoatrial node which is also known as Kathenflock node and which is also a pacemaker. Friends, you mostly time hear one term which is myogenic. Myogenic, what is the meaning of myogenic? So as the name suggests that myogenic means muscles generation. In the human heart, which is myogenic in nature, it is also autoexcitable in nature. Myogenic means here inside the human heart some muscles lose the power of contraction and gain the power of conduction. Here you can see this is sinoatrial node which is situated near the superior vena cava. This sinoatrial node generate action potential itself, and this for the generation of action potential here no nerve stimulus is required. This nerve stimulus here, no nerve stimulus is required. That's why it is known as autoexcitable in nature or autorhythmic. Here due to this generation of action potential, heartbeat rate becomes 75 minutes per minute. Friends, you must know about the action potential. Action potential is basically the change in the membrane potential, which means depolarization and repolarization. You can also learn more about these in the nervous system. You can see some internodal pathway here. Here these internodal pathway help in the transfer of electrical signal which is generated here at the site of sinoatrial node through to the atrioventricular node. This atrioventricular node is situated near the atrioventricular septum. Friends, one most important thing I want to say you that you can see this is interatrial septum and this is interventricular septum. Both these interatrial septum and interventricular septums are good conductor of electricity, but you can see atrioventricular septum here which is a bad conductor of electricity. A few portion of it is good conductor of electricity. So firstly, the electrical masses which is generated here at the site of sinoatrial node, it travels down to the atrioventricular node with the help of this internodal pathway, and from here it is also autoexcitable and autorhythmic in nature. From here this electrical signal convey to the bundle of his. Bundle of his basically gain their name at the name of the scientist. This bundle of his goes at the bottom portion of the ventricle and then it goes upper in the ventricle. You can also see some small fibers here. These fibers are known as purkinje fibers. These fibers are divided into right and left ventricle, so these are known as right purkinje fibers and left purkinje fibers. Friends, you should be know that atrioventricular node is also known as pace setter. Why it is known as pace setter? Firstly, I said that sinusoidal node is pacemaker because it is autorhythmic and it generates action potential itself. No nerves stimulus requirement is here, and the electrical signal which convey to the which goes at the atrioventricular node through this internodal pathway. Here also it is autoexcitable and autorhythmic, means here heart rate is approximately 72 times per minute, but the masses which convey from the atrioventricular node to the bundle of his, here the heartbeat rate is approximately 40 to 60 minute per minute, 60 times per minute. And that so this is the pathway how the electrical signal goes towards the ventricle. One another important thing is that here the signal which arises is electrical in nature, but the signal which goes toward the purkinje fiber is mechanical in nature. So here the cells are present which is known as contractile cells, and message works on the contractile cell, due to which these contractile cells start contraction, and due to which ventricle contraction occur. Ventricle firstly contract from the bottom and then contract at the upper portion, due to which blood which is filled inside the ventricle goes inside the trunk. It may be pulmonary trunk or it may be systemic aorta. Friends, as I said that human heart is autoexcitable or myogenic in nature, but this you can see this sinoatrial node is can be modified. So how it can be modified? Some neurotransmitter can modify the function of this sinoatrial node. You can see that this is vagus nerve, which is the 10th cranial nerve. If it works on autosystemic nervous system, then with the help of some neurotransmitters we can change the heart rate. So this is a sympathetic nervous system and it can be parasympathetic nervous system. So if it works on sympathetic nervous system, then it secretes noradrenaline neurotransmitter, which can increase the heartbeat. And if vagus nerve work on parasympathetic fiber, then it secrete another neurotransmitter known as acetylcholine, which decrease the heartbeat. So we can also change the sinoatrial node. One important thing is that if so friends, if this atrioventricular node damage, so one very dangerous disease can be occur, which is heart block, and due to which blood cannot be passed through, so due to which electrical signal cannot pass from the sinoatrial node toward the bundle of his. So this is all about the conduction system of human heart inside the ventricle and inside the atrium. And we can change the sinoatrial node, we can change the function of sinoatrial node with the help of vagus nerve. We come to know that how human heart is autoexcitable and myogenic in nature, and how it contracts and relax. If all the conditions which occur here is reversed, then relaxation of human heart is occur. So this is very important organ of human body, and it pumps oxygenated blood toward the body organ. So if you like this video, then please press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you friends.